This question belongs to operating system subject and was asked in GATE CSE 2015 Set 3. So the question states, the maximum number of processes that can be in ready state of a computer system with n CPUs is n squared 2 to the power n independent of n. So the state transition through which a process goes through is, first of all we have new state. New state means a state in which a process is just about to be picked up by a scheduler. Then we have a ready state. This state the process is in main memory. Then we have a running state. So our CPU basically picks up a process one at a time from ready state and brings it and then runs it. Then we have a terminated state. And we have a block state. A process which is performing IO operations is basically put in the block state. Then we have other options like suspended block and suspended ready to, in which if the memory is not full, then main memory is not full. If main memory is full, then we bring the process from main memory to secondary memory. So these are suspended ready and suspended block states, and they are also interconnected. If the space becomes free, we can basically transfer. Okay, now we have, so what is our ready state? Ready state is nothing but it is our main memory, or we have a ready queue for it. So, and we have a running state. So suppose we have 5 processors, then we can bring 5 processors to the running state. So running state basically depends on the number of CPUs, but a ready state consists of all the processes that have been brought to main memory. So they either depend on the main memory size or they depend on the ready queue size, but not on the number of processes. So they are independent of the number of processors or independent of n. So answer is option D.